Many people choose Tokyo as the prime tourist destination, don't they? Like when they go to Japan, Tokyo. But, and no one seems to ever question, is it actually worth going? And that's what Tatsui and I, my then Japanese girlfriend and now Japanese wife, went to test and figure out. So back 4.5 years ago, yes, you heard that right, I filmed this video 4.5 years ago. Laziest YouTuber ever, am I right? And the whole day I was trying to convince her that Tokyo is really boring. But was it really boring? Well, that's for you to judge in this video. Yeah, so this is the last video that I filmed back in my trip 2019. The last time ever she is my girlfriend, not my wife. And a view into what Tokyo in Japan looked like half a decade ago. A window back in time. You're not gonna get that anywhere else. So let's go and start to do some time travel shenanigans. Yeah!
Yeah!
Time travel! Let's go back to 2019! Whoa! We start our trip in Nagoya, where Tatsui used to live back then, and we boarded an Orion highway bus towards Tokyo as a cheaper alternative to trains, and ideal for the broke college students that we were back then. And after 6 hours on that bus, we went straight to the cheapest hotel that we could find, ready for the very next day. Right, Tokyo. Oh boy. It's gonna be an amazing day. An amazing day in the most boring city ever. I mean, look at this. The view outside of the hotel. Just look at this. This is what Tokyo's like, all of it. So I guess let's go. So this is Asakusa, and I'm gonna tell you more about it in just a second. But first, let's try and go and convince Tatsui that this place is actually really boring. So we have arrived at the, what's it called? At the street for which Asakusa is famous for. I mean, it's famous for being a straight street that's leading up to a temple. I mean, I think it's in front of us. Yeah, it's in front of us. And the thing is, it's still boring, isn't it? It's just a straight street with a bunch of shops in it. I don't know why it's famous. Because shops is just stuff to buy. It's just consumerism. There's nothing special about shops and things you can buy. You know. At the very start of the street, guarding the entrance to the Sensoji Temple ground, is the gate called the Kaminari one, which translates to the way more badass Thunder Gate. People like taking pictures underneath it and take turns doing so. But don't be like Tatsui and jump the queue. Oh yeah, and there's that famous poop thing. Here's the famous coffee thing that everybody thinks looks like poop around here. Probably the most interesting thing about Tokyo. Exactly. I am travel guide number 1 in the whole of Japan. I feel so accomplished. What did you find?
Melon pan.
So we can buy melon pan at the convenience store.
Famous restaurant. Famous shop.
Convenience store is also famous.
No.
So what you're seeing here is the infamous Japanese sweetbread called melon pan. And like everything in Tokyo, it is a lie! There is no melon in the melon pan. It is called that because it supposedly looks like a melon with its shape and texture.
Ice cream. Totally normal, but well, that's alright. I guess it's edible.
At the end of the street full of shops awaits us yet another gate looking very similar to the Kaminarimon. This one is called the Hosomon, and the purpose for there being two gates is to symbolize the transition between the secular world and the holy spiritual grounds of the temple.
So by the way, there is this unspoken rule that you shouldn't ever, go through one of the gates through the center, because the center is for the gods. So if you're an unsuspecting tourist or someone who is as arrogant as me, then you can go through the center. Look at her, how annoyed she is. So yeah, I just went through the center because I think so much of myself. Just for your interest, don't do that if you, not confident with yourself. So that's how boring Tokyo is. People have to resort to smoking to get any fun out of it. Hey, what? Tokyo is boring. What? Stop punching, hitting me.
Interesting.
It's domestic violence. So at this point, I mean, I've seen a million temples before. This is a temple like any other. It just has a street as well, so it's pretty boring, pretty standard. So we're gonna go somewhere else now, right?
Not boring.
She just doesn't. She shut up. It's boring. Let's go. How you doing? High five. You have big hands. So these subways are pretty dangerous if you're a bit taller. I love living in the risk. Life on the edge of the Chikatetsu. Whoa. Whoa. Cool, right? This building. This building is cool, right? Massive.
So the reason why we went to this epic building is because it features an observation deck that is usable completely free of charge. For no money, for free, 0 costs. Well, that was certainly unfortunate.
No, with our luck, the Tokyo Government Observatory is closed. You want to die of boredom? Of boredom. Exactly, we need to do something about that.
I want to live.
We still desperately wanted to see a view of Tokyo. To not die of boredom, obviously. An attendant at the Metropolitan Building mentioned that the skyscraper next door, the Shinjuku NS building, might give us a bit of a view as well. So we went there. As we entered the building, we stumbled upon a peculiar-looking clock.
Did you see how the clock face contains all the signs of the zodiac? Monkey, rat, bunny, dragon.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't notice.
exactly, because in the Japanese, I am more Japanese than you, Tatsui.
King.
So this building genuinely looks like it escaped from one of those dystopian video games. Pretty awesome. Well, and super boring. Super boring, definitely super boring. I'm not enjoying myself at all here. That's a lie. But we need to go further up. No public entry, no observatory. Look, Tatsu, we finally reached the top of the world. Well, no, the 29th floor of the world. Now we can see Tokyo, or some of it. Well, not a 360-degree view. It's a pretty boring view. But it's our boring view, and that's what's important. Exactly.
Nice place.
That's so awesome. From here we can see concrete. So much concrete. I love concrete.
You love concrete.
Yes, I love concrete. And there is a helipad concrete. So then, that's funny. It was funny. Whoa. Ah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Haha, there it finally is, the funnest thing in Tokyo. Godzilla, a life-size statue of Godzilla on Hotel Grace. Lovely. Lovely. You like Godzilla? Godzilla? No, he's cool. High five, bro. Godzilla.
So this is Akihabara, the so-called electric town of Tokyo. It is a place known for anime and video games, the dream world of nerds, the mecca of anime fans, and the holy site of all weebs worldwide. So obviously the space is incredible, and I don't think I'll be able to convince Sansa that it's boring. Instead, I can make use of the maids around here. Obviously there are maids, you know, lots of weeps around here. To try and piss her off instead.
Tatsui maid ga suki ne. You want to wear these clothes, right? You like maids. You want to be maid. Say Goshisen sama to me.
Goshisen-sama.
My konnichiwa, hello, Mr. Princess. We are number one maid cafe and restaurant made me. This building will take us.
Yeah, I think she didn't like the maids very much.
Wow, this looks like the normal portion of ramen. I do think it's quite interesting though that they have medium size, normal size, big size, and boy or man size. This is the man size, but not the mega size one because that was sold out unfortunately. Oh boy, what a shame. Oh well, but now I'm gonna eat it all. It's gonna be really easy. 5 minutes? It's actually delicious, this is good. Oh wow.
Maybe delicious.
Sweating just eating this because it's a bit of a challenge, just a bit, like a little bit. Alright, as an end verdict, I'd say there was a 6.5 out of 10 in taste, but presentation. Or maybe it was a taste better, but it was just a lot of it. Maybe there was just a lot of it, that's why the taste eventually got worse, but that was alright. Worth the experience, and definitely not a rip off the price. Tatsui! What's up, Mario? Whoa. 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 There is no regret to buy this. Oh. That's it. Right. Crepes. Crepes. Let's have some crepe. Mine. It's mine.
Yours.
Mine.
Mine.
Blech. Actually, it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Pikachu, I'm a Pikachu. Pikachu. Okay. What? Laktake.
Okay, Tatsu, you saw the video now. Did I successfully convince you that Tokyo is really, really boring?
No.
I think at the end I didn't even manage to convince myself that it is. It's like my final attempt was like the ice cream where I tried to pretend it's not delicious, but it really was delicious. The crap ice cream. Yeah. this wraps up my trip to Japan in 2019, where Tatsui and I traveled the whole of Japan together. And it was an incredible journey for me. And the thing is, even making the videos was an incredible journey for me, because it was a journey of recovery from burnout. That's what happened to me. That's why it took so long to bring this video out. And it's a really, really freeing feeling. And in a way, I'm slightly sad that it's over, but on the other hand, I'm also really glad, because I can now start making videos that are filmed much more recently, such as our trip last October that we did together, and with our daughter, because we have a kid as well now. But I want to give a shout out to the healthygamer.gg YouTube channel. It was a prime resource that I've been using to recover from the burnout. And I also want to give a heartfelt thanks to Coach Layla, who is part of the Healthy Gamer GG coaching service that I've been using as well. So it was some incredible resources, and I'm sure they can help you as well. That's it. Japan Odyssey 2 finally finished. I want to thank you so much for watching. You are incredible, truly. You really are incredible. Don't you think? The viewers are incredible.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and see you next time. Sayonara, bitches.